Hello, spiritual learners and internship class. This is Steve. I hope everyone is doing well. So we are now at the final home stretch of the session, and this is when a lot of the administrative matters of the course need to be submitted in order to avoid receiving an incomplete in either SNHU 290 or 495. So, wanted to briefly touch on what items must get turned in, how they get turned in, who turns them in, and so forth, to help you avoid receiving an incomplete in the course, but also to help you avoid any future stress and frustration. So, first off, coming up next Sunday, which would be August 17th, we have two items due. So that's going to be your final project, which can be either a paper or a PowerPoint format. You want to make sure that you are addressing all of the criteria and elements that we have listed in the guidelines and expectations for the final project, because that rubric is how your final project is going to be assessed and evaluated. We also have due Sunday, August 17th, your final evaluation. So your final evaluation was emailed to your supervisor, I believe, this past Monday rather, and you were copied on the email, so you're going to want to work with them together to get that done. And they are to email that to me directly. So to my s.young7@snhu.edu email address, it's got to come directly from your supervisor. Make sure that you sign off on the evaluation before they send it to me. So the student has to sign off on it in order for it to be accepted. And then for our final date of the session, which is August 24th, Sunday, August 24th, we have your growth discussion is due, and then your timesheet is due on Sunday, August 24th as well. So these two items here, your final evaluation and your timesheet, as you can see, the supervisor needs to email both of these to me directly. For integrity purposes, we can't have the student just emailing me and telling me, yeah, I completed 30 hours this week, 20 hours this week. No, it's got to come directly from your supervisor. And it's important to note that there is a quick turnaround time with the last date of the session and when final grades are due. So final grades are due on Tuesday, August 26th. And whatever grade is showing in Brightspace on Tuesday, August 26th is the grade you will receive in the course. Now, the exception to that being if you have arranged with me to receive an incomplete in the course. So let's say that you needed extra time to get all your hours completed for your practicum or your internship. You might have spoken to me about that, and we're going to give you a grade of I or incomplete and giving you an extra time, extra 30 days to get your hours in, okay? You have to be passing the course in order to receive it incomplete, by the way. So I hope this will help avoid any future stress and frustration. So really have all of these items on your radar. Being that it is, of course, the summer, you want to be cognizant of your supervisor's vacation time. So let's say that your supervisor is off this coming week. They're not going to be available. It's okay, we just got to have everything in by August 24th. So we do respect and recognize that supervisors may be on vacation, but you want to plan ahead with this. It's not really my responsibility to be hunting you down for these items, okay? So make sure that you have all of these things on your radar. As always, Please reach out to me if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. Take care.